Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue with the 2025 general tarot readings for the groups. So yes, today is going to be the turn of Ateez. So yeah, let's see the cards that they got. They start with the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Cups. And then the Ace of Cups from the other deck, I pulled an extra card. So definitely a very emotional year, 2025 for 80s. What is going on? What is going on with 80s? Because I was like, okay, I wanted to see something about their projects, um, maybe a bit of money, stability, and I get all these cups. So first of all, the first that I see here, the Page of Wands, I can definitely see the energy, maybe of the leader of the group of Hanjong working on something new. Because he's always in this starter energy, he's always like planning and not planning, he's executing, he's a doer. Like definitely he's always working towards something new. But in this case, I see that he's feeling very passionate about this, and he's about to share it with you. So I don't know if you guys know if the guys will have a comeback or something like this, or maybe it has to do with an individual project of his. Because honestly, I don't see like I see that there's ideas that there's them feeling very passionate. The energy of the guys are always very passionate, very like very present. But at the same time, I think that there's something here with the Hierophant. I'm like, is there something going on with the company? Because probably this is Honchun, and with the Four of Cups, I think that he definitely is going through some kind of boredom, or maybe he's like, yeah, I keep working, I keep doing what I have to do, or maybe the whole group feels like this as well. That yeah, we keep doing what we have to do. We are very passionate about what we do. We show up, we do amazing. Um, but with the Four of Cups, it's there's a disconnection. There's something about them probably feeling a bit disconnected, maybe with the company, maybe with certain things that I don't know. I think that maybe they will reevaluate something with the company or about the company. I don't know. Do you know, guys, if ATS is already close to they have to renew their contracts or something like this? Because I see them thinking about leaving, like, but I don't want to say like, oh, they're going to leave because it seems like their heart is no longer in this. And because they still show up as this Page of Wands, and you know that the Page of Wands is also, the starter's energy, the amateur, someone that is just starting. So even though the Page of Wands is very original, is very innovating in this sense, it's a very powerful energy. Nevertheless, because they have the impulse, they have the fire to make things happen for themselves. But there's also this, like, we are still pages. So, for a group like it is, I would have hoped to get much stronger cards, like maybe a king or an emperor. And I don't see it here. Um, Also, I see the company, with the Hierophant. So I'm like, probably they do feel or they do attribute this sort of like a stagnation, or this like, okay, like we want to feel much more emotionally connected with you guys, or we want to feel like a family, or we want to feel like we really belong, but actually we don't feel like this. There's And I don't see mistreatment nor anything of that kind. I just think that the guys are losing their emotional connection, maybe with the view of the company, or maybe what the company wants the group to go towards, Um, honestly, there's something with the page of ones that, at the beginning I was like, okay, this could be the leader. Probably if he comes first, there's this feeling of like, okay, I have to do it all. Or like if I don't come up with an idea, you guys will leave us in the dungeon without nothing to do. Because honestly, he is in a rush because I think that for him it's like, if I don't do something or if I don't move my energy, we will never get something done. And he's a bit bored of this. He's a bit bored. Um, I don't think that there's conflicts with the company, but I think that things are no longer the same. With also with the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, there's this sort of like acceptance of like, things don't feel the same anymore. So they probably think that they need to introduce change, which I don't see change here for 2025. I think that they will have to transit all this emotionality or all these maybe need. Um, I think that probably maybe the guys were like in a stronger support, or like they are so passionate that maybe they feel like the company is a bit soft in that sense. That they are okay, but maybe for a group like them, they are like, we want someone more ambitious to match our energy, because actually we feel like, it's all up to us. You guys don't hasn't changed your strategy, or you know and also with all these cups, I think that they also probably what gives them strength is their emotional connections with the fans, and probably with their emotional connections with each other. There's something about them, like actually, like I'm still here because of the love that I have for the group, or the love that I have for the fans, or the love that I have for the craft. Because honestly, like I was mentioning, like for a group like Ateez in 2025, I don't see like it's almost like I don't see a project. I don't see comebacks. I don't see movement. I see a moment or a year of introspection. It could also be about them becoming softer, or maybe, releasing maybe a kind of music or a concept that is much more gentle, maybe much more romantic. Because there's a lot of feelings in here. There's a lot of feelings. They will be in their feelings in 2025. That's definitely, this is what I noticed the most. Also, the last card that I pulled from a different deck, I got the Ace of Cups that it says love abounds. So probably, and this, like also the cups is not negative. It's just that I think that it's very, when it comes to work or maybe, business decisions, with all these emotions, I don't see like, powerful moves or decisions being made. I just see, you know, um, exploration of feelings, and maybe, them trying to evaluate and observe, like, okay, how did I feel in the past when I just started, the dreams that I had when I just started. And now I don't feel like this. Now I feel like, I feel a bit numb emotionally. I feel a bit bored. What you guys offer us is more of the same, you know. And honestly, probably if they stay with the company, or if they continue with this company, maybe they do it because of nostalgia, because of feeling nostalgia, or because of, they feel like, oh, we had good times, or we have a past together. It's much more because of the emotional connection that they have with the people, more than, oh, I'm so thankful that you did this for us. I see it a bit weak, and probably they also feel like they have the obligation, to maybe sometimes to understand that certain processes when it comes to them are very slow, maybe like promotions and stuff. because they're like, oh, well, but they care for us, they do the best for us, because they really care. They treat us right, I think that the place is not, it's not bad, but it feels like for what they want to accomplish, or maybe how ambitious they are, or what they want to conquer in the future. This feels like this relationship with the company is not, it is full of aspirations and sentimentalism, but it is not going anywhere. So I don't know if maybe the guys are reconsidering, like, okay, what do we do in 2025? So maybe I don't see them making um, um, like something changing in AT's group, or an important decision being made. I don't see it. But I do see a year of a lot of reflection. Like, I think that they probably will start the year, after they get back from, working really hard, because probably with the page of wands, there's something about them being very busy or being very active. So once they sit down and maybe they relax at the beginning of the year, there's something about them contemplating, their journey, what got them here. Um, the cards, all the cups, are not negative. This is not about them being sad or being, stressed, or, I think that probably also maybe 2025 is going to be a year where actually, if they work, if they do some promotions, it's not going to be that demanding or that stressful for them. Maybe they are going to concentrate on, doing individual things, or just participating of things, but just very, very low key. I think that I don't see ATs taking a break. Honestly, I don't see them. But maybe they're going to slow down with the intensity of how they do things, and probably, like, there's something about, I don't know if their concept is going to get is going to get very emotional, and just, them having this very sweet concept, and because they're going to be in their feelings in 2025 that much. But it's all at the end, we finish the reading with the Three of Cups. So whatever they're going to be analyzing, or they're going to be presenting, like them, getting very sensitive and just emotional. Whatever this is going on inside of them is going to bring them closer. Is going to bring them closer, or probably is going to get them to into a very nice dynamic of, like, whatever they decide, they're going to do it together. Because the Three of Cups, it talks to me about togetherness. Definitely, they are one. They are very, in honesty, thank God, I don't see like a member, going through something. No, no, it's all of them together that probably that they feel like this, that there's this maybe slowing down of promotions, or maybe, changing a bit of concept. Um, and maybe, also probably it has to do with, maybe, when I think about the leader, this page of wands and the Four of Cups, when you actually had been working a lot and you somehow run out of ideas or inspiration. And this is when I think that probably, he's trying to ask for assistance. He's trying to ask the company, like, okay, give us more, or, change this, because, I'm somehow feeling like I'm running out of inspiration, or I'm getting a bit bored, or, I'm sort of not as excited as I was before, because it's a huge responsibility, and maybe they want something new, and they need help, they need assistance, of course. um, but at the end, I see them winning, if they do have a comeback, or if they do, have presentations, or I see them, um, celebrating together personal victories and also victories for the group. But their intentions is always to stay together. And with the Three of Cups, I don't know. I think that there's something also about them, probably, because I think that maybe the relationship with the company is not going to, it's going to be very, very weird, So I wonder if they're going to reach out to other fellow creators or other artists or even other companies. Because the Free of Cups also lets me know that there could be a lot of collaboration for Ateez in 2025 of them, because I see them that they are walking away, sort of like trying to find in new places inspiration. So I wouldn't be surprised, if actually, some of the winnings or um, the achievements for 2025 is going to come from them actually doing collaborations with other groups or with other companies or with other creators. I see them just, I see them in the searching for new faces or searching for new and especially I see it for Honjun. I think that Honjun is also looking for fellow creators. It's like because there's something with the company that is like, we already know how they work or how they do things for us. So we want something different, or we want to connect with people that also share our same view. So they need to innovate, and also all these cups, they're also looking to connect with others, and they probably are looking to have empathy from others, and to be inspired by others, to connect with people that are like you, because definitely they are not alone, but they are like, we will have to get out of our comfort zone and just befriend other people or other idols, and just, hang out with them more, or, accept collaborations, or maybe, try to see if we can create something with them, sort of opening, be open to the community, and be much more sociable, which in there I can see much more success for them, because at the end we have the Ace of Cups that it says love abounds. So the 2025 is a very emotional year, but it's also a very intuitive one. So if they're feeling like stuck, like when it comes to maybe creation, maybe relationships, I think that it's very wise that they go and look for other connections or for inspiration from the outside, because with the Ace of Cups there's like not just that love abounds, opportunities abounds as well. So I can see that the guys are actually going to be very welcomed. Maybe there's a lot of people that want to be associated with them. There's a lot of people that actually like the guys, that they love what they do. So, it's all about them getting out of their comfort zone as well. And just go out and just do networking with others, that you're going to you know get get popularity, but also, strengthen relationships with colleagues, and that the doors of opportunities will open a bit more. So yeah, and also probably, to sort of leave aside the company, and to put the company to a side and be like, okay, you guys cannot do much for us, we will do it ourselves, because honestly, I don't see the company being bad to them. Honestly, I don't see it, but I think that probably they lack, not only, it's not that they lack resources, I think that they lack innovation, or they lack, um, you know, um, initiative. Definitely, I see it that it comes from the guys. When they want something new, they have to go out and get it, okay? But the love is available. Love abounds for them in 2025. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for it. Is if you are a fan, I would appreciate a feedback. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.